Tonga have now released their 21-man squad for the upcoming Pacific Championships in 2024. Let's take a look at this stacked squad. Let's have a little talk about them, shall we? The Tonga squad includes Paul Alamoti, Kulikefu Finefeuiaki, Addin Fonua-Blake, Siliva Havili, Lehi Hopoate, Iongi, Sione Katoa, Katoa, Eliesa Katoa, Felise Kaufusi, Keaon Koloamatangi, Koula, Lolohea, Sonny Luke, Olakau'atu, Taniela Paseka, Moses Suli, Jason Tamalolo, Daniel Tupou, Setili Tupanua, and Siwa Wong. Now this is an incredible squad. Mainly in the forwards. I think the backs may struggle a little bit. So there's a few important players. I think Lehi Hopoate has had a fantastic season with the Manly Seagulls. Tolutau has had a decent season as well, or at least Hopoate for a rookie has had a pretty good season. There's a few players in the backs I'm not entirely sold on. Lolohea has had a bit of an up and down season with the Huddersfield Giants. As a team, the Giants have not had a great year. Individually, I've not focused too much on him, but it doesn't appear that he's really done too much individually for the Huddersfield Giants. Now, I think a lot of this is going to rest on Katoa. He's made a really big improvement, especially in his kicking game and being able to control games. Now, having somebody like Cody Nikarima alongside you in the halves is always going to be helpful. But I think looking at Tonga against England last year, they weren't good enough. Not even close. It was extremely underwhelming. I was very disappointed with how little control they had over the game and how little clarity they had in attack. Now, I am going to be looking at Katoa, being a year older, more experience in the NRL, in a good team, under a good head coach. And I'm going to be looking at Koula kind of doing the same as well, to take a big step up in that fullback role. And there's plenty of players in the centre positions, plenty of players on the wings that can do a lot of good for them, but the forwards need to dominate. As much as, yes, you're coming up against Australia, yes, you're coming up against New Zealand, who have great forwards and great second rowers, in my personal opinion, there is not another nation on this planet, when it comes to rugby league, that has as big a forward pack as this. So, if Tonga do not dominate, and I mean that, if they don't dominate against Australia and New Zealand, I don't think they've got a single chance. And I think that this is a squad that is capable of dominating, because not only could you start Paseka and Fonua-Blake in the front row, you've then got Tamalolo, who could play 13 or 8/10, which is ridiculous. You've got Kulikefu Finefeuiaki on the edges, Eliesa Katoa, who's had a fantastic season with the Melbourne Storm. They're also competing with Olakau'atu, Koloamatangi, Wong, and Tupanua. It's a stacked cast in the forwards. So Lolohea can feed off a good platform. Katoa can feed off a good platform, and if he has a good kicking game, they can really beat Australia and New Zealand up through the middle and set a really good platform. Now, they might get beaten on the edges. That's my biggest concern. But through the middle, I'll be very disappointed if they don't beat Australia and New Zealand forwards to forwards. They have to, because the absolute plethora of options is overwhelming. Not just quantity, but quality. They have both in abundance. So, Tonga need a massive improvement over their performance against England last season. In all 3 games, they need to be on it. Set the platform for Katoa, allow him to run the game. He's certainly improved a lot, and then Koula can pop up left and right in the right positions when he needs to and cause some damage on the edges with some great players that can support, who have had really, really good seasons. So it's all on the forwards. It is a stacked cast, but let me know your thoughts on this team. Is there anyone you would have included, not included? Do let me know, but that is going to be it. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.